Welcome to Lizette Invita. I'm Lizette your host. As you can see, I have a house full of friends today, and I made some frittatas for them that I'm going to teach you how to make. So to get started, I have put tomato, onions, peppers, cucumbers, or even zucchini, chop them all up really tiny, and saute them over some olive oil on the stove, and that will be our filling. While that is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start my eggs, and I'm using 6 eggs to make my frittatas because they're mini. So I'm not gonna need, a whole lot of eggs. Just enough to probably make about 1.5 dozen of the petit frittatas. I'm gonna go ahead and beat these eggs, and then I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of heavy cream, whipping cream, to this. And make this egg mixture really fluffy. I'm gonna add some salt, just, a pinch, and some pepper for flavor. You can add rosemary, you can add oregano. You can add so many things to this. So I sprayed the bottom of my pan with some non-stick spray. Now I'm going to put these at the bottom so like that they don't burn once they're cooking, and the frittata will stay nice with a nice shape and come out of my pan really easily. Now I've poured all of my frittatas into the molds. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on them on top. I'm going to put maybe a little bit of cilantro or even parsley on top, and then put them in a 350-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. It really doesn't take much to cook a frittata. It's eggs, so it doesn't take that much. So look how pretty they look. Don't they look pretty? Now let's put a little bit of cilantro or something on them. Even nicer. Look at that. So I'm gonna finish these. I'm gonna put them in the oven, and when we're done, I'll show you what they look like. These are just gorgeous. You see that? Aren't those beautiful? I'm gonna let them cool a little bit, and then I'll put them on my plate for serving. And these are great because you can serve them hot. You can put them in the fridge for the next day. But I'll show you what they look like once they cool down, and we can take them out and put them on the platter. Now that the frittatas have cooled down, I'm gonna take them out and put them in a little platter, or whatever it is that you want. Now, if you make big ones, obviously you probably want a bigger plate, but I'm making these little tiny ones, and I think that plate just about is the perfect size to fit all of these frittatas. My Spanish frittatas are looking beautiful, as you can see, and they're ready for me to serve to my friends at this morning's breakfast. Let's see what they think. So the frittatas were a great success. I hope you like them at home. See you next time here on Lizette Invita.